Hey guys, today we're going to do another review of a Homeplus home meal kit. These are meal kits that are sold in South Korea and made by Homeplus, which is one of the big grocery supermarket chains in Korea. And this flavor is beef spicy dish, basically, sogogi 마라샹궈. So it's like kind of like a spicy Sichuan type of dish. Collaborated with my chef, who is a maker of meal kits in Korea. Costs about $10 Canadian or $7 US for two people. 635 grams, so it takes only 5 minutes to make. Okay. And I also want to mention they have another one that's Shabu Shabu as well, which is something I also want to check out maybe sometime later. That one seems pretty interesting as well. But yeah, for today, let's look at the beef malashango version. And this one is a full 5 out of 5 spicy. Okay, let's see what this one we get in it. Alright, this one. So we get the instructions here, which is pretty simple usually. It's like prepare the ingredients and then like slice up the vegetables and prepare the meat and it's done. Or cook it. This is just pretty basic stuff, right, for making food. Alright, let's see what's inside. Well, what ingredients do we get? We get Chinese bok choy here. Yeah, this is bok choy. We get this is bean sprouts, so we get bean sprouts here. Pretty decent amount of bean sprouts. This is looks like this is the sauce, right? The kind of mala spicy sauce, kind of the Sichuan mala sauce that'll give you like a numbing, tingling sensation in your mouth. I think this is a sauce for that. Yeah, I wonder why they put it in a see-through packet. Interesting, instead of a regular packet. And then we got one more packet here, which is the lettuce and mushrooms. Yeah, so lettuce and mushrooms there, all fresh. These are mostly fresh ingredients, which is why me and my wife like these meal kits, pretty fresh. And this is fresh meat, actually. This is just beef, right? Yeah. Beef, it looks like this is a selection of almost like pork belly. It looks almost like the pork belly, I think. But I think this is like beef belly. It looks something similar to like beef belly or something. Yeah, almost looks like pork belly, but it says it's beef, so it must be like beef belly. But anyways, looks pretty fresh. Right, keep it refrigerated. And then we have this, which is wow, this looks really hard. These are noodles, I think. Very hard looking noodles. I actually initially thought this was plastic. I was like, what's this plastic for? It's not plastic, I don't think. This is actually noodles, I believe. Yeah, so if you look at the different percentages of the ingredients here. Yeah, so the sauce, 0.9%. And this is the malashan궈 sauce, 4%. Mushroom, 5%. Well, the most of it, almost 40%, is the bean sprouts. And the meat is like 16%. So this is the kamja napjjangmyeon, I think, which is kind of potato starch noodles, I think. Potato noodles. Anyways, you have the potato noodles here. You have the beef. You have mushrooms and lettuce. You have bean sprouts. Yeah. Why do I keep thinking Brussels sprouts? Bean sprouts, yeah. Mala sauce and bok choy. So that's all you get in this package right here. Yeah, so noodles, meat, bean sprouts, mushrooms, lettuce, sauce, and bok choy. So it's for two people. Right, so stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna cook it and see what it tastes like. Yep, that. Alright. Another slice here. Oh. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's all the beef slices here. Now put it all in the hot pot and stir it around. Looking yummy. Yeah, now I got the mushroom here. This looks like almost like kimchi now because this is the red mala sauce, but it's just cabbage here. But it looks a little bit more like kimchi now. You got bean sprouts, of course, the main ingredient. Bok choy here. Yeah, big mushrooms. And of course now you got the beef. Beef is coming up. Oh, looks pretty good. And of course all in the mala sauce. Example what the beef looks like. Looks like this. Yummy. Alright, so yeah, anyways, looking pretty good so far. I'll just wait for it to finish boiling and then yeah, scoop a bowl of it up and we'll start eating it and tell you guys my impressions of it. Alright. So far it looks pretty good. Okay, now it's all boiling, so it looks really good. It smells really good too. Yeah. Bean sprouts, meat and beef, mushroom, bok choy, and lettuce. It's all here. Honestly, for something that's rated 5 out of 5 on spiciness, doesn't look that spicy, but it could be, but it was rated 5 out of 5 on spiciness, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to be that spicy looking just from here. It seems to be a little bit, but not 5 out of 5, but I don't know, it could be just the color, right? It's not like that red to me, compared to the mala tang I made before. Yeah, that one which had like Sichuan peppers and everything. Yeah, and that one actually wasn't that spicy either. That was like a 3 out of 5. Who knows? Anyways. Yeah, it looks pretty good so far. Alright, it's nice and boiling now. Yeah, stay tuned. I'm just going to put this into a bowl and then, yeah, I'm going to give you guys my impressions of how it tastes. Okay, so I know it's technically Xiangguo and not tang, which means that I should probably pan fry the ingredients instead. But anyways, I already boiled them, but I'm just going to pan fry them for a little bit, just to give them a little bit more of a grilled flavor, because I know it's supposed to be Xiangguo. Yeah. Kind of forgot about that initially. But yeah, I'm just gonna grill them a little bit and then it'll give them more of a grilled flavor. But yeah, this is the way it's supposed to be done for Malashango. You're supposed to pan fry it. Yeah. Yeah, so just gonna pan fry it for a little bit, give it a bit more of a grilled flavor, and then yeah, then try it out after that. I put all the vegetables and meat here. So it's like, yeah, it was basically boiled and now it's being pan fried. So it's kind of like braised almost. So, yeah. Yeah, you got your bean sprouts here, you got your beef. Yeah, you got your bean sprouts here, the most abundant ingredient. And then you got your beef right here, lettuce, and mushroom here, and bok choy right here. Yep, it's almost like stir fry actually. Well, me, Malashango is kind of like Chinese food, so makes sense. Almost like stir fry. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna scoop some up and try it out. I'm gonna tell you guys my impressions of it. It's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, just did a little bit more pan frying here to get more of that Malashango flavor. Yeah, it looks pretty good so far. Alright, so this is the Malashanggua. See, I just scooped out some of the ingredients. Okay, let's check it out here. The bok choy right here. Well cooked. Bean sprouts. See, even though I didn't put the sauce into the pan fry, I can still taste the fact that it does have a little bit of spiciness to it because I've boiled it all together and stuff. So the spicy flavor is kind of built in to the ingredients. Let's check out the meat. It's the beef here. All right. Good. Look at this. Finally, the mushroom. The mushroom right here. I think overall, it's a little bit spicy, not too much so. Flavor is a little bit light. I think I need to add some more condiments here, like soy sauce or sesame oil, or something like that, to spice, like give it a little bit more flavor. But overall, not bad. Yeah, all the Homeplus meals I've tried so far aren't bad. So pretty good values, I would say. So yeah, I would probably just put like a little bit more condiments on here, like maybe. They don't have it in Korea, but I would like to get some chili oil, right? Chili oil, crispy chili oil would be good. Yeah, or just some soy sauce or sesame oil or something. Yeah, I'd probably put those kind of condiments on here, and I think you add that, then perfect. Yeah. Probably if I had chili oil, I would add crispy chili oil like laogama or something, and then just put in some soy sauce, sesame oil, and maybe satay, and then you'll be good after that. So anyways, pretty decent. Needs a little bit more flavor, but overall the ingredients are still really nice and fresh tasting. So I'm satisfied with that. So no, not bad. Malashanggua. So this is another Homeplus home meal kit, and this is the Chaesondong Shabu Shabu one. This is the other pretty expensive one. This and the Haidilao hot pot one. The ones that feed 2 people, that is. I mean, I saw more expensive ones that can feed up to 6 people, like that king-sized Bude Jjigae. I think there was one like that I saw. But anyways, for ones that feed up to 2 people, I think this was fairly expensive. This was like $14 Canadian, or about like $10, $11 US. But yeah, let's look at what you get, because it is expensive, but also 850 grams. They do have a lot of stuff in here. It takes 10 minutes to cook. And this one is made in collaboration with Chaesondong, which I guess is a franchise or a chain of Shabu Shabu restaurants, maybe. Shabu Shabu is very similar to hot pot. I would say the major difference is this not being mala. And I think that's how Koreans think about it anyways, right? I think Koreans really think of Shabu Shabu and hot pot as almost interchangeable. The only difference is that hot pot has like malatang, and this one, like Shabu Shabu, usually doesn't. So I think that being the major difference there. Otherwise, they're fairly similar. Like the Haidilao one was like the malatang one, because it's like hot pot, and Shabu Shabu usually doesn't have mala. So this is essentially a non-spicy version of hot pot. Anyways, yeah, let's check out, see what this one has inside. All right, so this is the container, and let's see what's inside. Let's see what we get. First, you get the instruction kit, which we always get, but they're never very useful. They tell you very obvious things like, oh, prepare the pot. This one is put the vegetables in the pot, make the sauce, and then it's done. Like, very useless, actually. Usually it's very useless. Anyways, this is what you get inside of the Shabu Shabu meal kit. You get, this is a nice batch of lettuce here. I think this is bok choy. So you got Chinese, this is called like Chinese style lettuce or something. Anyways, I know this is bok choy. There's maybe other names for it in other countries, but in Canada here we call it bok choy. And this is the Napa cabbage. So yeah, you get some Napa cabbage here, and this is all fresh ingredients usually. Like sometimes they have dehydrated stuff, but for the most part, they usually have fresh stuff. So usually the ingredients in these home meal kits are pretty good. So yeah, you got fresh Napa cabbage, and you get Chinese bok choy here. So in this one, and then you get some nice fresh mushrooms here. I don't know exactly what mushrooms these are called. If you guys know, let me know. I don't memorize the names of mushrooms, but yeah, you get these kind of mushrooms here, which yeah, there's some shimeji or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I don't memorize the names of mushrooms, but anyways, you get these kind of mushrooms here. Okay, then you get the soy sauce. So this is actually soy sauce specifically for the shabu shabu from Chaesongdang. I guess that's their special soy sauce that they use, this chain, I guess, of shabu shabu restaurants. Then you also get, this is the chili sauce. Okay, so maybe it might be a little bit spicy. Of course, not quite as much as the malatang, but anyways, you get some chili sauce also from Chaesongdang here. I guess this is their own recipe of chili sauce that they have in their restaurant. You get shabu broth here. So this is their soup base, shabu base, I guess. I'm guessing also from Chaesongdang. So yeah, it's a shabu broth right there. It looks almost like, I don't know exactly the flavor of this broth, but it looks kind of like mushroomy, I'm guessing. Or could be like, you know, beef broth as well, but it could be like beef or mushroom, not sure. Then you get some noodles right here. Now these noodles look pretty dang fresh. Like they're definitely not like the type of instant noodles or whatever. They're not like flash frozen or dehydrated. Like these definitely look like pretty fresh noodles here. So yeah, these look like pretty nice noodles. And then you got the mushrooms here. This actually, I know this type of mushroom. This is a enoki mushroom. Yeah, I know this one because I actually really like this one in hot pot. So I often search for this type of mushroom, but I know this one is called enoki mushroom. Yeah, so I know this type of mushroom. I don't know the other type. I don't use this one as much, but you get two kinds of mushrooms here. This type, and you get this type, which is enoki. And then you get the beef. It is beef, right? Yeah, I think this should be beef. So anyways, yep, you get nice beef here. Let me just check here. Mokshim. Oh, this is from Australia, from Hoju-san. Okay. Mokshim. This is from the neck meat, I think. Interesting. Anyways, yeah. Get nice slices of beef here. Again, all fresh. So you got to keep it refrigerated and then eat it pretty fast. Because well, you can freeze meat and then yeah, it'll keep longer, but recommended to eat this meal kit pretty soon after you buy it, because yeah, all these ingredients are pretty fresh actually. So if you don't eat it soon, then they'll go bad. Yeah. Anyway, so this looks like a pretty decent chunk of beef here. That was good. Anyways, yeah, for $11 US, that's really what you get here. Is you get beef, a decent amount of beef. Enough for two people. You get a enoki mushroom. You get this other kind of mushroom, which I don't know exactly the name. You get soy sauce, chili sauce, shabu broth, Napa cabbage and bok choy, and you get fresh noodles. So yeah, that's really what you get inside this meal kit. So again, can't wait to check this one out. Stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna put it all in the little pot and boil it, and we're gonna make ourselves some nice shabu shabu. Stay tuned. All right, so now I have all the vegetables. I haven't put the meat in yet, but I have all the vegetables here in the pot, and yeah, this is how it looks like. They haven't boiled yet, so I'm just waiting for them to boil. But you guys can see, yeah, what they all look like together. So you got these bigger mushrooms right here. Again, don't know what they're called exactly, but yeah, I cut them up a little bit. These are the bigger round cap mushrooms. And then I got the enoki mushrooms. There's quite a bit of that as well. There's a whole package of enoki mushrooms. Then there's the bok choy. It's the bok choy right there. And then there's the full leaf lettuce right here. So yeah, and then the broth and everything has been added in. And there's also the noodles here. Yeah, which can take some more time to cook. But yep, I'm just waiting for it to all boil right now. But yeah, have it all right here in the pot. You guys can see what it looks like right now before it boils, and then after it boils, I'll start putting more of the meat in. But this is just the vegetables, and there's a decent amount of vegetables here. Like, I would say the the majority of the ingredients in the shabu shabu package are vegetables, right? So yeah, you got two kinds of mushrooms, and then you got the bok choy, the lettuce, noodles, and yeah, it's all looking pretty good right now. So just waiting for it to boil up. But you guys can see exactly. That's what the ingredients look like. And I put in the soup base, and the chili sauce and the soy sauce has all been added. So yeah, you guys can see that compared to the mala tang, the Chinese hot pot versions. Yeah, the shabu shabu's broth is usually not quite as intense. Oh, there's also this one, which is kind of like this is like a green onion, right? So green onion as well. And then there's also yeah, so you got some green onion. I actually didn't realize that, but there's green onion as well that was added in the ingredients. And then yeah, there's these ones as well. This bigger leaf right here. I forget what this is called, but yeah, there's more vegetables than I expected actually in here. Anyways, they give us a decent number of vegetables in the package. This is what it looks like when you all add it in. And you guys can see the broth is definitely not quite as intense as the typical hot pot mala broth. It's just more of a subtle flavor, and that's usually how shabu shabu is. I think that would be the distinction, at least for Koreans, is that shabu shabu is the broth is a little bit more a milder flavor compared to the malatang, which is a stronger and more intense, spicier flavor. But yeah, that's what it looks like before it boils. All right, so now it's boiling, so we're gonna put the meat in now, and yeah, I'm gonna get this all in. All right, the slices of beef. There we go. Oh. There we go. Looks pretty good already. Not sure what kind of beef they use here. I think it's a neck actually, but yeah, it's not like too marbled or anything like that. It's a little bit marbled, but it's mostly like looking like lean-ish. So it's definitely not like ribeye or sirloin or something. Alright. Just peeling it off and putting it in like this. I'm doing it with one hand, that's why it's taking a while. Doing things with one hand right now. Alright. It's a decent amount of meat they give you. A decent amount of meat. Alright, that's the last one. Alright, so that's what it looks like with the meat added in. Looks good. Yeah, alright. Ready to stir it up now. Yeah, the meat's the fastest to cook, so it makes sense. Start to put it in later. Yeah. They're looking pretty good. Right, I'm just gonna let it boil for just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna scoop some out into a bowl, and I'm gonna try it out. And you guys can see my reactions when I taste it as well. But yeah, looking pretty good. Yep, so yeah, all the ingredients are here now. You got the beef right here, and yeah. Yeah, so all the ingredients are here right now. You got the beef right here. You got the enoki mushroom. It's one of my favorite mushrooms. You got the other mushroom, more a round cap mushroom. I'm not sure exactly the name, but yeah, this is the. Oh, it's a little bit slippery. Where you go? Oh, here we go. Yeah, round cap mushroom right there, cut. This bigger piece of lettuce, I guess, or leaf lettuce. And then you got green onions here as well, which was not obvious actually from the packaging. Kind of hid it from behind, but there's some green onions here as well. Then you got the Napa cabbage right here, big piece of Napa cabbage. And then you got the bok choy. Yeah, there's bok choy right here. And then the noodles, right? Let's see if we can find them. Well, the noodles is, yeah, I gotta break these apart, but they look pretty thickish, like udon once you cook them. Gotta break these apart. But yeah, they look like kind of thickish, like soba noodles or udon noodles. Yeah, they look pretty much on the thicker side. That's what they look like. But yeah, all ingredients are nice here, and the broth is going to be, of course, milder than your typical hot pot malatang broth, but still should be pretty good. I like shabu shabu just as much as, you know, hot pot or malatang. I think they're just, you know, the main thing is actually the broth. I mean, everything in the shabu shabu you can also put into hot pot as well, ingredients wise, but the main difference is the broth for shabu shabu tends to be a little bit milder compared to most hot pot broths. Most hot pot broths, like even the non-spicy ones, not just talking about malatang, but I'm talking about, like, you know, tomato or mushrooms or something like that, tends to be a little bit more heavier flavor. So yeah, in general, I say like shabu shabu broths tend to be more milder compared to your typical hot pot broths. But yeah, looking pretty good. Yeah, that's what it looks like. All the mostly vegetables, and now we got some meat in as well. So just gonna let it sit for a bit, and then yeah, gonna put it into a bowl, and then I'll give you guys my reactions. It's looking pretty nice right now. It smells pretty nice too. All right, stay tuned. All right, so now I have some shabu shabu in the bowl here, and I'm gonna try it out here. All right, try out the meat first. It's the beef. It's pretty good. All right. It's not bad. I mean, it's not the highest quality beef, but it's okay. I just don't expect to have really good beef because, yeah, this is like a more leaner beef, I think. But it's okay. Not too bad, but not great either. Yeah, so the meat is, yeah, the beef is just okay. Not too great, but not terrible. And then, yeah, a little bit tough and chewy actually. The meat is definitely not on the fatty side at all. It's definitely more of a tougher, chewy meat. Right. Next is the bok choy right here. Check this one out. Yeah, I always like bok choy. It's pretty good. Yeah, the broth is definitely mild. I don't know what to call this broth exactly, but it's definitely more of a milder flavor broth. So it doesn't have like a really kind of strong flavor. Actually, it's maybe like closest to just like mushroom-ish soy sauce type of broth, like soy sauce slash mushroom type of broth. Yeah, I don't get like any kind of meat flavor out of it, so it seems to me like a vegetarian broth to me. I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem like it's not like a tonkatsu. It's not like a beef bone broth. Not like something like that. To me, this broth is more like yeah, like a soy sauce, mushroom type of broth, like very light. It doesn't really have a strong flavor to it. And I guess that's what shabu shabu is supposed to be. It's like a usually shabu shabu broth is very mild, not strong flavor. Okay, let's try the mushrooms now. This is the enoki mushroom right here. I love enoki. Enoki mushroom's good. One of my favorites. Then try the other mushroom out. This is the yeah, the mushroom with the round cap right here. Definitely a different kind of mushroom flavor. I prefer the enoki mushrooms still, but yeah, it's not a bad mushroom either. Then you got the big one, the lettuce. There's a lettuce right here, Napa cabbage actually. Is it? Did I call this lettuce? This is Napa cabbage actually. Yeah, so this is Napa cabbage. I get cabbage and lettuce mixed up sometimes. Yeah, no, it's not bad. Also got these bigger leaf lettuce right here. Try that out too. Yeah, not too much flavor from that one. Green onion as well. I'm kind of say it's green onion. Tastes like every other green onion. Green onion has a very distinctive taste. Oh, it's okay. And then lastly, I'm going to try the noodles. So, yeah, it's the noodles right here. All right. Yeah, it's similar to udon noodles, I would say. It's not exactly udon, but pretty similar. It's like, yeah. It's like a little bit less thick than udon noodles, but definitely on the thicker side still. So it's very similar to udon noodles essentially. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Not bad. So I'd say overall, good. It's a good value because for $11 you get a lot of vegetables and a decent amount of meat as well. It's good enough for at least 2 meals for at least 2 people. But I think I can eat this for like 2 or 3 meals actually. So decent amount of food that's included in the package. So yep, my review of the Shabu Shabu one is it's good for you. Those of you guys who prefer a milder kind of hot pot taste, then check it out. I know the Haidilao hot pot one I did before. That one has a stronger taste to it because of the Sichuan peppers and the mala, but this one definitely more of a milder taste, but still gives you a lot of vegetables and stuff. Just the yeah, the main difference is that the broth is more mild for the Shabu Shabu one. As for the collaboration, I don't know. I've never ate at Che Songdang, so I don't know exactly, you know, how good their broth is supposed to be. But for me, it's a pretty mild broth. So, yeah. And by the way, I'm gonna have this with this fresh cucumber slice highball here. And yeah, they actually have an actual real cucumber slice inside here. They put like an actual cucumber in here. But anyways, fresh slice cucumber highball, not bad. It says it's 6% alcohol, but doesn't taste strong to me. Tastes really cool and refreshing to me, maybe because of the cucumber in it. But yeah, it doesn't really taste that strong to me. Tastes more similar to soda actually. But yeah, not bad. Good to pair with. It's nice and refreshing. But yeah, overall, not bad. Yeah, if you guys like hot pot or shabu shabu with a milder type of broth, then I think the Chaesongdang shabu shabu meal kit is pretty good. So, anyways, that's my little review of the Homeplus meal kits. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comment section below. I think these are generally good value because they give you fresh vegetables, fresh meat, all to prepare at home. And I mean, technically, you can already do this just by going to the grocery store and picking out all the different stuff. But it's nice that they include it all together and give you like a nice soup base or sauce base on top of that. So I just find it convenient for those of you guys who want to eat at home in Korea, because I know most people in Korea eat outside. But if you guys like to eat at home and maybe something a little bit healthier than your typical grilled meat, then yeah, check it out. I think the shabu shabu one so far and the Heidi Lau hot pot one I think are the best value so far. They may be the most expensive, but they also give you the most ingredients and the most contents inside the package. Like the Heidi Lau hot pot one easily fed me for like 4 or 5 meals. I think in 5 meals I got 5 meals out of that. I know for $11. So yeah, I mean, I not for $11 actually. That one I combined it with the other hot pot one. But anyways, for less than $20, I got 5 meals out of that. So still pretty good. Anyways, yeah, this shabu shabu one's pretty decent too. I'll get like 2 or 3 meals worth out of it as well. So that's guys. Let me know what you guys think of the Homeplus meal kits in the comment section below. Yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Yeah, I think the most disappointing ingredient in this one was probably the meat. The meat is very lean and a little bit tough and chewy as a result. I think I enjoyed the meat that was in the Haidilao Malatang one instead, or the Malashanggua. I think those meats were actually a bit better. However, vegetables, nothing to complain about, especially like the mushrooms. I always love enoki mushrooms. Those are very good. And yeah, I like mushrooms overall. So like the mushrooms are always very solid in these meal kits. Just the meat was a little bit of a letdown, but overall, you know, I still can recommend it despite that, because I think overall as a package it's still really good. Yeah. But if you were to ask me out of the two, I would still prefer to pick the Haidilao one. I think the Haidilao hot pot one was probably still the best for me. But this one is also pretty good value as well. So yeah, I think just the meat is a little bit of a letdown, but yeah, overall not bad. Another thing I want to mention is that the noodles here, because they're fresh noodles, they offer a higher quality than your typical instant noodles. So yeah, it's another thing I do like about this one. Is that the noodles on here are actually pretty high quality because they're fresh. So I think they do, you know, taste a little bit better than your typical instant noodles you might find.